भारतीय उद्योग परिसंघ उत्तरी क्षेत्र और इंडियन ग्रीन बिल्डिंग काउंसिल आईजीबीसी ने संयुक्त रूप से रियल एस्टेट 360 का अनावरण किया, जिसका उद्देश्य संबंधित सेक्टर में इनोवेशन को बढ़ावा देना, निवेश को प्रोत्साहित करना और सतत विकास को प्रेरित करके रियल एस्टेट परिदृश्य को नया आयाम प्रदान करवाना है। कार्यक्रम के दौरान पंजाब एनर्जी डेवलपमेंट अथॉरिटी के मुख्य कार्यकारी अधिकारी डॉक्टर अमरपाल सिंह विशिष्ट अतिथि के रूप में शामिल हुए।
The last 2-3 years after COVID has been quite wonderful for the Indian real estate sector. The home sales have been at all-time high. It has been a complete V-shaped recovery for the real estate sector. And there is a big role that Tier 2 and Tier 3 cities have started playing in the contribution of the real estate sector. Cities like Indore, Lucknow, Mysore, of course Chandigarh, the Tri-City, have now started picking up. As Mr. Gupta said, the sector is expected to be at $1 trillion worth by 2030. However, if I share some data with you on home sales, the home sales in the new home sales in 2022 were around 2.9 lakh units, which in the first 10 months of 2023 is expected to be at 3.5 lakh units, which is a handsome increase of 12 to 15% over last year. This data that I am sharing with you is for the first 10 months of 2022 compared with 2023. Another aspect which is very encouraging is that the new launches also have grown at a similar rate, and these numbers are from reports generated by IPCs in India and leading research firms. So that is the source from where I am quoting these numbers. Even on the new launches we have seen in the first 10 months, the new launches have been in 2022 were 3 lakh, which has gone up to 3.5 lakh units. So it is correspondent to the new home sales, and this data seems to be sustainable looking at the overall geopolitical situation, the way things are going on with instability which is there in Europe, rising interest rates in the US and the Western countries, vis-a-vis a very stable interest rate environment in India. The Reserve Bank of India has not increased rates now 4 times in a row. Affordability has, because of that, the home loan growth has been very good. The domestic demand is great. Inflation is in control. New jobs have been there and they are getting created. And all of this leads to a very strong momentum in the real estate environment. I will quickly touch upon some of the things. The latest trends in the real estate industry right now in India are there's a lot of demand for flexible spaces. A lot of people call it co-working. There is a demand that is coming up for co-living spaces. Warehousing and logistics is seeing a great growth momentum. Real estate investment trusts, which is REIT, is doing pretty well. We have a couple of REITs in India, and there is a huge focus on sustainability. As our colleague, Mr. Sailesh Pathak represents, there is a lot of focus on green buildings, and technology is also playing a big role. I will quickly touch upon hospitality. The hospitality sector currently in 2023 is around 23.5 billion US dollars, which is expected to go up to 30 billion US dollars by 2028. Again, the foreign tourist arrival is very healthy right now, and this sector itself is doing very well. Overall, a great time for Indian real estate. One of the reasons for increased demand in Indian real estate and home especially is the first time buyer in India, and that is a huge segment who wants to buy their own house. And after the pandemic, the work from home is going to stay, the hybrid model of working is going to stay, and there are a lot of upgrades that are taking place. People want an extra room, so they are moving from a 2-bed to a 3-bed. The 3-bed person is moving from a 3-bed to a 4-bed. Last but not the least, a very interesting trend that is being seen in Indian real estate, especially in the residential sector, is that the growth rate of luxury housing and premium housing is more than the affordable housing. So the overall demand for affordable housing is definitely very high. However, the growth in the luxury home sale is much higher, which means that the overall lifestyle index of Indians is also improving. Thank you so much.